Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new series. Man, I am so excited about this one. We are going to be rebuilding Air. I made it. I'm here. Awesome. Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, we are finally going to be rebuilding the expense tracker app using Jetpack Compose. I'm pretty excited about this series, honestly. I think Jetpack Compose is a pretty cool technology. Yeah, looking forward to learn more about it. As a reference, I used to do native Android back from the Eclipse days. I'm not sure if you remember that, but yeah, there was no Android Studio. It was just Eclipse, Java, and go with the flow. So a lot of things have changed ever since then. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Google has put out in terms of Jetpack Compose, the tooling, the ecosystem, and all these things. And yeah, I do want to be more knowledgeable and have a bit of experience with Jetpack Compose as well. What's up, you guys? Kaloyan, Air Hogan, let's go. Oh, you got anti-spam. Sorry about that. Yeah, Nightbots. All right, let's dive in. What's up with this? Black screen. Screen capture. No, not this one. We should be looking at this screen. There we go. Okay, so honestly, I don't even have a project created, so we're just going to go and start from the very beginning. Okay, so new projects. Let's see. Phone and tablet, that seems alright. And we want to open an empty compose activity. Yeah, that is the... This is the material one, but it's in a preview. I'm not sure what it is. Come on, make sure you use material 3. It's so much nicer than material 2. So you think I should go with the empty compose activity material one? Hold on, let me open this up. Matte. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's material. You think we should go with the empty compose activity material instead of just the empty compose activity? Which one do you think we should choose for this project? I used to, like, I've tried it out a few times prior to this empty compose activity. Yeah, I used this one for my previous demo. Is this material 3? See, I can't even read this. Material 3. Okay. Well, I guess we... Alright, so let's open up Figma. And let's see... Where is it? Mobile app. This is the design that we're going to try to implement, right? I initially developed it for... I mean, designed it for iOS. But we're going to also make it for native Android as well. So we kinda need to follow this style. We don't necessarily need to make it pixel perfect. I don't think we can, but we don't need to spend time making it pixel perfect. Okay, even the iOS version that I did is not really pixel perfect, to be honest. But yeah, this is the general design and look and feel that we're going to go for. We can choose material 3 just so we can, you know, play with it and see what we get out of the box. But yeah, we'll try to achieve this level of, or like this type of styling basically. So I believe we'll be creating a lot of custom components just so we can have this UI, or like have something similar to this UI as opposed to just use the native components, right? So tell me, how customizable are the Material 3 components? Do you think we can achieve this UI look and feel with Material 3, or should we go with just the empty compose activity and like build our own styling for our elements right here, like for example the button and this form group, custom rows, etc. And it looks really iOS. I'm not sure if we like, they both use Material, but Material 3 is just a new look to Material. Okay, so they both use Material 3, but Material 3 is the new look to Material. In this case, I don't think it matters that much, because we'll be overriding a lot of stuff anyway, right? So, and this is in preview, right? What is the preview? Is it like not stable just yet? If that is the case, I believe we're better off to use the empty compose activity. If that is still not ready to be used in like production. Yeah. We'll probably stick with this one, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so the name, Goodbye Money. I'm gonna do com.nikoloflazar.goodbye money. That would be the package name. API 24, 7.0 and onwards. I haven't used Android in years, but I think this is okay because, yeah, our app will run on approximately 92.7% of the devices. Yeah. Okay. And here we are. Here is our new project. I already created the repo. It's empty. Okay, so we go to github.com/nikoloflazar goodbye money jetpack dash compose. Here's the project, and we also have our project now locally, so we can just do these things. I'm gonna open up warp. Let me jump into projects. There we go. So cd Android goodbye money. There's our project. Do we have git? It is not. So let's do git init right here. There we go. We want to remote add the Jetpack compose one. Git add, just like add everything. Git commit. Initial commit. There we go. I'm not sure if we should set up a git ignore, or we already have a git ignore. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And then just do git add, git commit, git push, origin main. Okay, let's do a refresh here. There we go. I'm going to go into the I don't know, Flutter one, just so we can grab the README. Edit, but it looks like it's also getting the line numbers. Looks like it's also getting the line numbers, but yeah, we're going to do a readme.md file here. I'm gonna paste these. Goodbye Money is an expense tracking app built part of my live stream series that covers building app in 4 different frameworks. And there we go. We have the Android native. We are going to remove this repo and just add it here. This repo. And I don't know, probably add the link anyway. Like, we are already here, right? Goodbye Money, Jetpack, compose. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna save this. Git add, readme, git commit, adding readme. Git push. Just git push. Okay, let's refresh and we should see. There we go. Jetpack compose, nice and easy. This repo, and now I also want to edit out the other. Actually, I think we should have put the Jetpack compose inside. Yeah. Okay, let's go edit this one real quick. So if people want to navigate it and like figure out like where the repos are, they can do so. And also Swift UI. Let's put the link over there. Nice. And I also want to bring in the Jetpack compose inside of the link. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna paste the URL in the chat. You wanna take a peek at it? Nice. Okay. We got everything that we need. We are ready to start. All right, so this is Android Studio. I have a theme installed. It is like the material theme. But I usually close up everything and open the split view. And then use the split view to figure out how the components look like. So we got our theme here. Unfortunately, I didn't have a theme from the Figma file, like the colors, etc. But we might be able to actually extract that, because I think I have something in my Flutter repo. But let's check it out. Flutter. Let's see. Got the constants. No. Components. Let's look at something. Or was it in the theme? Yeah, I only have the primary color. It doesn't really, yeah, it's just the primary color. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. First and first, we need to lock the app into dark mode. So let's see how we can do that. Jetpack compose, lock app. You may find a lot of similarities with Flutter and Compose. Yeah, I think from what I've seen, yeah. Alright, so let's see. Adding dark mode to Android app. We want to lock our theme to only just dark mode. There's the color file. We have our colors here. There's a theme file, and I can see the dark colors and light colors are here. And that's being used here. If it's dark theme, well, there we go, right? The colors should always just be dark color theme, I guess. Is system in dark theme? Do you feel like we should just return the dark color palette here and get rid of the light colors? And I'm going to also get this comment here as well. We'll get rid of the light colors because we don't need them anymore. Okay, we got the colors, typography, shapes, and the content. That would work. Okay, cool. So let's go back here. I have updated Android Studio to the electric eel, and it should automatically update as we change things. Okay. Material theme. That's all there is. Where's the type? Oh, okay, it's the typography. Yeah, I feel like we can get all of these from the Figma file and like create our own, because I'm keeping track. Like this is the large title regular, right? This is the title 2 regular, this is the body, etc. We could do that and add all of these things here, but we'll see. Right now I still feel like we need to somehow tell Android that we wanna keep the theme in dark mode only. Let me know if you get a configure Kotlin warning when you make a new Kotlin file. Okay. So, new Kotlin class or file. Something else. Do you want to add it to the Git? Yeah. Add it. And there's the configure Kotlin. Yeah. Oh, wait, you don't see it. Hold on. There's the configure Kotlin warning. Kotlin compiler 1.8.0. Let's just say okay. Now we're modifying some things. Nothing will make that go away. So we're still going to be looking at... Okay. Run migrations. All projects. Do what you will. Okay. So I guess this is good now. What if I create a new Kotlin file? There we go again. Alright, we'll just ignore this. We are just going to ignore that for now. Okay, let me bring myself back up. There we go. Yeah, first I want to figure out where the theme is being defined, and only define that we're going to be using the dark theme, so the app is aware that we are going to be using the dark theme. That's it, right? In order to force the night mode. Yeah. Okay, because we got the theme, we have the text right here, but it's still, I don't know. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's see now. Oh, there is a compilation error. Kotlin 170, but you appear to 1.8. Okay. Please fix your configuration. But don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so what we did previously with the configure Kotlin type of thing, that actually broke our app. There we go. So, no, wait a minute. That's the Java. Project structure. Okay, we need to revert that. Oh. Bottom line on the project. Oh, okay, there we go. Thanks. Okay, so 170 sync. And this should fix it. Build successful. Okay, so if I run it now, we should not be getting those errors. Nice. There we go. We've got night modes. Cool. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Air Hogan. Okay, so no need to force any XML or things like that. We got night mode working. Cool. So we are going to... We've got night modes. Let's actually try to, you know, configure our theme. So later on down the road, when we actually develop our components, we'll just use the values from the theme, like a design system, right? Like a design system. So when we say dark colors, the design system from like within Androids, we can't really put our own custom names and such, so we have to use the primary variant, secondary background surface, as you can see, which could be an issue. The worst thing about Jetpack Compose is that there is no hot reload or something like that. You need to build the app, yeah. And if the app is large, you'll have issues. You'll have issues. Okay, what about typography? Default font family, H1 to H6, subtitles, body, button, caption, and overline. Yeah, we need to find a way. We need to find a way to actually... Music just stopped, okay. We need to find a way to merge our... To make preview night mode, UI mode, yeah. Undefined to the preview annotation. Yeah, I think I did that in one of the previous. There's the preview. And we need to add UI mode equals configuration UI night UI mode night, yes. And this should turn dark now. Oh, undefined. Okay. Yes, UI mode night, yes. This doesn't seem to change. Build and refresh. Oh man, the nightbot is... I need to configure the nightbot, yeah. Keeps kicking you. Hold on. Let me try it and fix the nightbot, because I want to talk with you. I don't want to get your messages deleted. Give me just a moment and I'll get back. Do we have the exclamation mark design? Exclamation mark. No, we don't. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, okay. So Nightbot works, right? All right. Sorry about this. I'm like trying to figure out how I can prevent Nightbot to actually from like spamming and the anti-spam. I'm not sure. I can add regulars probably, but there's like no configuration. Spam protection. Okay, there we go. Excess caps. No, please. As you can see, we have like constants. No, it's all right. Links. I'll keep this one. I can keep this one. But then there's also the commands. Let's see. It's pretty slow, as you can see. Yeah. And yeah, this needs changing. Okay. The repo doesn't work, by the way. And alias is codes. No, we're just gonna remove that. Just the repo. And this should work. Goodbye money. Jetpack compose. Okay, now we're set. Okay. Sorry, I had to do this now while we're live because I can't really do it when I'm not streaming. Sorry about that. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay. Woo. Here we go. Alright, so what did we miss? Yeah, we need to wrap it in a surface that automatically has or something that automatically has a surface, right? So this is the default preview. If I add surface inside of our theme and wrap our greeting components, the background should be dark and the text should be light. There we go. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Air. Okay. Do we spend time setting up our theme and try to purple color? These are probably from the UI theme color. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like that. So we have our Figma here. I can see, for example, the surface is just pure black. So surface is just color dot black. Okay, the primary text is just white. Text primary color.white. Okay, we don't have this because it's probably gonna be different. We have this color right here, this gray, the system background dark elevated. Yeah. So let's grab this one. Background elevated. And we'll do FF for opacity and paste the actual hex. So we have the primary purple 200, and this one would be our blue color, like our accent color. So let's get that one as well. So just primary equals color 0xFF for 100% opacity. There we go. Primary. Just do primary. Primary variant. I'm not sure what that is. I bet it's something like a darker version of our primary color, but we don't have that. We don't have that in our app. So what should we do? Indigo. I don't know. Let's add indigo, and whenever we see it, we'll primary variant equals color 0xFF and paste all of this. Let's also set it primary variant to primary variant secondary. Interesting. We don't really need to do all of this because we only want one color, so I believe we don't actually need to set all these up. I'm gonna need these colors, so we're not using these. We can delete them. Surface, text, primary, background, elevate, and teal as well. We wanna remove the teal. We don't want any secondary, so background is going to be just the background, right? Oh, surface. There's also a surface. Wow. Okay. On primary, on secondary, on background, on surface. I'm not sure what they are. Material color specification. Yeah, the issue with this is that I didn't design the app using the material design system, so now we can't really map out all of the values as they are. So we need to somehow make it work. On primary is the color that appears if it's on something with the primary color. In your case, probably white. Yeah, if our primary color is the blue one, so on primary should be just be color.white. Exactly. Secondary as well. Background and surface same. And on surface, wait, background and surface. Now, for example, now we have the background elevated, and how are we going to map out that surface? Maybe we should use background as the black color and the surface as that color, or it's going to mess up like color surface. Yeah, just color.black as the background and background elevated as the surface. 12 12 12. Yeah, that is like the actual 1C 1C 1E. It's pretty much that. Yeah. It's going to be different now. Let's see it. Yeah. Alright, so the surface. Yeah, surface and background in this case, it's not really the same. This is the surface, and we have the surface here, and we're probably gonna need a surface. How is the surface used? Central metaphor in material design. Each surface exists as a given elevation, which influences how that piece of surface visually relates to other surfaces and how that surface casts shadows. Okay, so I believe we are using the surface wrong in this case, but if we wants to have the default preview in dark modes. Let's see. Yeah, if we want to have the dark modes, the preview in dark mode, even though we added the UI mode is equals to UI mode night, surface still creates an issue because I wanted to use the surface as a surface, right? I wanted to use the surface for these types of elements, or we can just like create a color for it and just use a modifier. Let's actually do that. You know what? Let's actually do that. We only use it in those cases. So surface is gonna be black, background is gonna be black. We have the background elevated text primary. So yeah, let's actually use that one. This is the surface color, and we have the background elevated, and we'll just use the background elevated as a variable, as a constant, and only in places where we actually need it. The theme doesn't seem to accept it, so we'll just write with that. Okay, nice. And then we are going to need to add these. Actually, no, we're not going to be adding those colors because these colors are going to come from a color picker. So we'll just use they'll be pretty much dynamic. Okay, we have the red color, the error color as well. So I'm gonna get this in. Val is going to be a destructive 0xff and then paste the hex code. This is the destructive color, right? So for example, erase data, delete the category, that is a destructive action. So let's see if, yeah, we have the error. Nice. So there's the surface error equals to destructive. So we want to use this red color, not the one that comes from material, just so we can keep system red dark. Exactly. On error, exactly. On error equals text primary. Yeah. Nice. It's not a shade. The primary is just white. Okay. There we go. What else do we have? Let's see. That's about it, I guess. We have the secondary, but we're not using a secondary color in our app. We don't even need the primary variant, honestly. So let's just like remove that, this one. And the background elevated is, yeah, we're just gonna use it in line in the place that we actually need to in these three cases. We have this color as well. The default system gray 04, which is different, and this is going to be for the background of the bars in the chart. So let's see this. Let's actually do system gray 4 color 0xff and then paste it. And I'm also going to move the background elevated, but I'm going to rename it. I'm going to rename it to the background dark elevated. It is actually background elevated. Okay, cool. We don't have any other colors, right? This is our primary color, so we don't need to reference it in a different way. That one is a weird color, but we'll let Android take care of the navigation bar. And I believe that's pretty much it, right? This is the secondary text color. Let's actually bring this in. So it's the label color dark secondary. Label secondary dark. There we go. So we are consistent. Label color dark secondary. Label color dark secondary. Awesome. So label secondary. We are not adding dark because we always have a dark mode. So this is the label or text secondary, pretty much. Yeah, awesome. Okay, we got the colors ready. I think we can focus on the types now. Focus on the types. Let's do an inspect text styles. We have the default, regular, our body text, SF Pro. Yeah, we're probably, oh wait a minute, you're not seeing that. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be using San Francisco Pro. We'll just leave the font to be the system font, but we wanna set it to 17 pixels with 22 font family default. Yeah, normal 16. We'll just add it to be 17, and we have the line height of 22. Okay, line height 22, probably SP again. Yeah, there we go. So that's the body. We also have some of the titles and the large title. We have a button. We have one for the buttons. We have only one button. Actually two, but yeah. So this is the bold body. So we're going to mimic the body, but it's not going to be normal. It's going to be just bold. There we go. So our buttons will have the bold font size. What else do we have? Let's see. Let's open the typography. H1 until H6. So this is web, right? The headers we don't, or at least it reminds me of web, but we're not going to be doing that right now. Headline, title 3 through 1, subtitles, captions. We do have a caption. I'm not sure if I use it anywhere though. Overline, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to do H1 through H3 because we have 3 title and also a large title as well. And which one is the large title? This one is the large title. And this one is the large title, but nothing else. So we're not gonna be adding the large title as like part of the design system. So I'm just going to go title 1 to 3 and define the H1 to 3. 1 through 3. Okay, so I'm going to grab the body. H1 equals, it's the default font size, normal font weight, and this is going to be title 1. So let's see, 28 pixels of font size, 34 of line height. Let's copy this one for the title 2. And the title 2 is 22 with 28. And also for the title 3, which I don't think we use it, but let's like do it anyways. 20 with 24. So 20 font size, 24 line height. Okay, titles. Titles are done. We have this subheadline, but I'm not sure we actually use that. Title 3. So we use the title 3 here. Call out. Okay, we also use the call outs. And this is the headline. Do we have a headline? What do we have? Caption. Overline subtitles. Overline subtitle. What is the overline? Overline is one of the smallest font sizes. It is used sparingly to annotate imagery or to introduce a headline. The caption is pretty much the same. Subtitles, we also have subtitles. Typically reserved for medium emphasis text that is shorter in length. We have the body texts, the button one, and we have caption and overline as like one of the smaller fonts. In our case, headline is pretty similar to the body, but it's the only difference is I think that headline uses a semi-bold while the body uses a regular font. Okay, so how do we do this? This one is the call out. This one is the headline. What if I change this to the call outs? Yeah. It's a bit bigger as well. This one should be body, I think. Everything else is used. This one is body. Oh, no. 17 by 22. And if I click on the headline, 17 by... It's pretty much the same. Okay, so we'll treat the headline as a body. Okay, we'll treat the headline in our Figma file. We'll treat the headlines as the body one. And then we have the callouts, which is 16. So we can make these as the body 2. Okay, so the body 1 is the 17 one, and the body 2 is going to be the smaller one, the 16 with 21. Just a tad smaller. So we got the call out, the headline was just a body. What was the body 2? And body 2 is actually semi-bold. So semi-bold. These are the 3 titles, and I believe that's pretty much it, right? Oh, there's a footnote. Yeah, 13. Yeah, let's actually add that. We have 13 by 18, and the smaller fonts were caption or overline. Footnote, let's go with caption. So caption equals, I'm just gonna grab this text style, 13 pixels of font size by 18 line height. Okay. It's a regular text, so that's good. This one is the body. So body is 17. Headline is also 17. But in our case, the headline is 16. Yeah. We have the subtitle. How do you have the motivation to make the same app 4 times? It's fun, you know, and it's also easier to connect the different aspects between those frameworks. So overline is like the smallest. We have the caption. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're good. For example, for the headline, we'll just use body 2, even if it's like 1 pixel smaller. Let's not care about that, right? We don't actually need it to be like pixel perfect or anything like that. We have another color for the separators or the dividers. Let's actually get that one in as well. This is 32%. Oh, okay. Okay, so go back to the color. Should use val for these, I believe. Divider equals color 0xFF, but I'm going to convert the FF. So because this is like 32% of opacity, 32 to hex should be 20. Okay, so instead of FF, we're going to add 20. So we get that color. Nice. And we should be good now. We should be good now. I think we have everything set up in terms of color. There's like shapes. Rounded corner shape. Okay, so okay. I don't think we need that. This is like 6. This is 6. This is 10. This is 6. I don't think I have anything smaller. This is 10. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Let's go. Medium is 6. Large is 10. And small is, I don't know, 4 or 2. Let's just keep it at 2. Okay, we got the border radius as well. And that's about it, right? Cool. So if we go back to the theme, we have the colors. We have the typography. Light colors, we don't need that. And this as well. Typography. Beautiful. Everything's already set up. And I guess we're ready to... start setting up our screens. Okay, so as you can see... Let me just open my calendar. Okay, I have no meetings until the end of this day, so we can go with the flow. As we can see from the like a bird's perspective, we have the top bar at the bottom, and we have the navigation bar. This is actually not. We don't actually implement the search, so I'm just gonna hide it. Because we're not interested in implementing the search one. Type large, we'll just do large title. And then we also need to move all of these to 16 and bring this down like so. Yeah. So we have a navigation bar at the top. If it's called something else in Android, let me know. And we have the top bar at the bottom. The top bar has 4 items: the expenses screen, the report screen, the ad screen, and the settings screen. While the settings screen can navigate to the categories screen, where we have all of the categories listed. So I believe we need to take top up bar. Yeah, thanks Kaloyan. Yeah, top up bar. So we have the top up bar and we have the tab bar at the bottom. So I believe looking at the top, we need to configure a tab bar at the bottom, and then put all of our screens here. So let's start with that. Let's start with setting our apps skeleton, basically. So Jetpack compose tab bar. Yes, navigation. Okay, we do need to add something. Nav controller, nav hosts. And then we have our composables. So this is a router basically. But let's see how. We don't need this as well. Okay, let's actually see. Like we're interested in layouts, not necessarily in routing. Top layout, we have a column, top app bar. Okay. Then we have a text, and we have a tabs, but that's actually a composable. Tab row, yeah. Okay. Bottom bar, navigation bar and bottom bar. Bottom app bar. Why is the bottom bar at the top and the top bar at the bottom? Navigation bar, sorry. Alright, so we have a scaffold. Yeah, probably we should use a scaffold. Yeah. Good call. After the scaffold... Not sure what comes first. I believe it's the theme, and instead of surface, we want to add the scaffold, and inside of the scaffold, we need the theme, I believe. There's a bottom bar, and okay, there's a content, yeah. So content equals, there's the content. And we have the bottom bar. No? Wait, is this? Okay. I see it now, I see it now. We actually need these. Yeah. Material scaffold padding parameter. Okay, so we do have like padding values. It's not used, that's alright. So we can do padding and then use them here. Yeah. So there's the content, and then we can do bottom bar. And here we can add the navigation bar items, right? Yeah. Navigation bar. What is this? Android X Compose Material 3. Material. Navigation. Okay, so this is using the material 3. But we actually went with the route to create an empty... Yeah, I got it now. Create an empty... Let's see. Should we just update? Material 1 to 0, but it's... The 3.1 is available. So I guess that's the material 3. Okay. So if we were to... That's not material 3, okay. What is the material 3? Oh man. Oh wait, there's like, but okay, got it. This is material, and there's material 3 as well, right? Yeah. This is material 3 now. But let's see how many things will break after changing this, because I believe a lot of stable release of material 3 to Jetpack Compose. The template is not updated, and that's why it's in preview. Okay. Alright, let's see now. There we go. So material, we should do material 3. Oh. Material 3. Right? Exactly. So the scaffold actually just has a... It has a bottom bar. What is the error? There's an error. There's the content. Select the change or removed. Okay, so we added this and the error went away. Okay. What else is... Where's the colors? Okay. So the surface, the color, background. We have our material theme, but It should be just this, right? We shouldn't be applying the color to the surface explicitly, right? If we have the... Alright, yeah. 303. Okay, let's see. Check the files here. Yeah. 303. No, okay, so, okay. Dark colors. Dark color scheme. Should be dark color scheme. Okay, so material theme comes from here. The colors. Color scheme should be just colors. Okay, yeah, some naming convention changes, but we're good. Typography. Do we have new typography now? Display large, medium, small. Headline, title, body, label. And that's it. Okay, we should have done this. We should have done this previously. I'm not sure why we didn't, but yeah, that's... Okay, so we have the body... Body medium, body small. Then we have the button, but there is no... Just a headline and label. Okay. Then we have title large, title medium, title small, I guess. We have the caption. Come on now. Display. There's body, there's display. Okay, let's read through these. So the display is just a display. Headlines is the largest headline, reserved for short important text or numerals. So now we have the headline, right? And if we look into Figma, we can also see that we have the headline here. So we can... And I only have one headline. So let's... I don't know. Let's register the headline medium. Let's register that. So this was the semi-bold 22 by 70. 1722. Semi-bold with capital B. There's a headline medium. We don't need anything else. The button one is just a bold body. There's body medium, body small. But that's actually the headline, right? We can change the headline and it's gonna be the same. Beautiful. Okay, so we're not going to be needing the button. There's a caption, but we have the body. We have the label, basically. Call to action used in different types of buttons. Okay, let's see. Imagery or introduce a headline. Yeah, label medium or small. This would be label medium. Let's go with label medium, I guess. Okay, so we fixed the typography system. Colors as well. Let's try to rebuild now and see if we get a preview. If we do, we're moving on. What are the rendering issues? No class. Try to refresh the layout. SDK extensions. Do you know what this issue might be? Do we need to like bump the SDK version now because we switched to Material 3? Or we have an issue now with, I don't know. Let's run it. Compile SDK, I think, to 33. Yeah. It is 33, yeah. But the minimum is 24. We can see that it builds and it runs the app. Also, can I put the emulator on the left side? Okay, nice. Nice, okay. Left side is better because my camera is here, so we're going to work like this. Okay. Nice. Now we can continue working on the bottom bar. So, bottom app bar. The article said bottom app bar, container color. The actions. This is the check, edit, and delete. But it's not it. No. We actually want this. We want this type of bar. Navigation bar, yes. Navigation bar, beautiful. Okay. Navigation bar is the container color. We're not gonna set the container color. And now for every item that we want to add, we need to add a navigation bar item. Navigation bar item. Selected equals select. I don't know what that is. There's the on click nav controller. There's the label. And the icon. Okay, so this is like a self-closing type of widget component. I'm not sure as the nomenclature here. Let's move on. Label. Yeah, we are going to say this is the expenses, and we are going to set up the nav controller, so it should be like within this scaffold, I believe, here. So we can change, yeah, it's going to be the content, exactly. Okay, here's the text expenses. And there's also an icon as well. And the icons, image vector item dot icon. Icons rounded home. Icon dot rounded, no, where is icon coming from now? Android X dot compose material 3 icon dot no. Where is icon coming from? Image vector item dot icon, and item dot icons is icons. Okay, icons dot round. Yeah, okay, got it. Expenses. This icon. Let's try to open up the Flutter version. Try to open up the Flutter version and actually see. Tabs. Well, yeah, we're using Cupertino icons, so it's not gonna be the same. I believe we should just open the material, like fonts.google.com/icons. Fonts.google.com. Okay, yeah. We need to find a tray. Like a tray or outs type of thing. Okay, let's see. A receipt? Yeah, maybe a receipt. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Or something like this, but it's the other way. Right? For example, the tray is like at the bottom. Original, like that is the icon I chose in the previous 3 apps that I've built. Or like this. Like download, but the arrow is up. Yeah, something like that. Or like the logout, but it's rotated to the left. I don't think we'll find that icon. File upload, yeah. Upload. Okay, let's see. There's download, there's publish, upload, yeah. Or payment. Maybe like a coin, a few coins. Request quotes. That's nice as well, right? Wallet. Coins or just coin. No. You know what? I'll just use the upload one. I'll just use the upload one. So rounded. No, it's not like that. Android, let's see. Upload. How do we use now? How do we use the icons from the material symbols? Material, or should we use the material icons? Rounded or default. Okay. No? Hold on, let's go back to material symbols. We probably imported. Yeah, you're right. Okay. There's the XML. So we need to open our project. Res, drawable, and probably place it inside of the drawable. Yeah. Move the file. No need to download. How do you think? You think it should be like? You think it should be like there, built in? So instead of icons, drawable dot icons. No. Yeah, we probably need to like. Yeah, we probably need to import it as the XML and just like use that one. Okay. Let's actually do that. Ah. Okay. Upload. Check the documentation. It says so. Like if we wanna use this upload icon, follow the instruction to import SVG. And I click download and it downloaded the XML file. Yeah, imported as XML. Okay. Okay, so let me see. drawable, move it here. This can lead to crashes when the drawable queries. New vector, okay. New vector. Image, oh, there we go. Vector asset. Okay, local file. SVG or PSD? Oh, we actually moved it now. Okay. All right, we'll see. I mean, we do have the issues here. It's like it's a different version of Android or something like that. There's the tools. And there's a tint as well. You know what? I don't care about the tint. It should just be white. Color/white. Okay. It's still showing an error, right? Still showing. All right, doesn't matter. We'll see. So now we basically need to do drawable from XML, I believe. Let's build the project. We're not. Is this up to date? Why does it look like it's not really up to date? Import a vector drawable. But this is the XML way. Get drawable, I guess. No. Okay, Jetpack compose, use materials, symbols, icons. Icon, painter resource, and then I can reference this. Okay, let's try that. Painter resource. ID is r.drawable.upload. Probably not a dash in the name. Let's just do upload. Upload. There we go. Content description. Doesn't matter. Painter. Okay, I guess it does. So content description equals, yeah, upload. Which one? This one? Or the one, this one? Yeah. Yeah, it is like the, yeah, it looks outdated. But this one I think is, yeah, I believe we needed to, yeah, I believe we need to use the icon and then the painter. It looks like it's okay, right? Okay, so let's see. Selected. What is selected? What is Boolean? Whether this is selected? Okay, yeah, it is selected. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out. Let's run the app and see if we get anything. Okay, expenses. Yeah, we can see here at the bottom. The icon is a bit too big, as you can see. So we should probably lower. And use like a 20, not 24, but 40. Yeah, let's use a 41. Okay, so I'm gonna open this not with Xcode, definitely not with Xcode. I'm just gonna open it in text edits and just grab the new XML and replace our local one. So project, upload, this is your now. Color / white. Okay, let's reload the app and we should see the correct size. Why is it like that? Let's add a new one and actually see what's up. Reports. Just gonna open up the React Native version and we can check out the rest of the icons. Okay, here's the... Oh, of course. We need to run it first. What else is there? Is this the Flutter? Yeah, this is the Flutter version, I think. Yeah, so this is the explain reports. It's just a chart, just a bar chart. So let's search for a chart. Leaderboard. Bar chart. Let's use the bar chart. Okay, so again, drag it here. Probably not the -40, so we're just going to refactor without the -40 pixels. This is just a bar chart. The color control normal, just color / white. Reports, bar chart. Reload, and we should see 2 items at the bottom. Yeah. But I still feel like the icons are like too big. Still feel like the icons are too big. These are probably 24s. And okay. Alright, 24s. Bar chart, you're 24 now. Let's also do the upload one as a 24. Okay. Upload. Add color / white. So now we're using 24s. It should be better. Should be better. Jacob, we're making the same app in Jetpack. Yeah. Yes, we are. And it's looking okay. Expenses and reports. It has a decent touchable. So we don't even need to touch right on the icon. So we can like, that's good. Okay. Yeah. 24. We need to use 24 pixels for our icons. What else is there? We have the add and we have the settings. Let's bring those guys in. Here's the add. Download. Move it. Oh. Move it in the project. First, refactor the 24. We'll just use the add and change the color. There's the add, and then there's also the settings. Settings, but should we make it filled? I had them filled here. We have them Wait a minute. Bar. Settings. Yeah. I'll just use settings. We're not gonna fill settings, so we'll just use it as an outline, I guess. Maybe we can change the icon based on if it's selected or not. Like we can use the settings outline. Yeah, we can use the settings outline when it's not selected, but when we select it, we can use the selected one, I guess. Or the field one. I don't know. The factor settings underscore outline. And then we'll figure it out later. Color / white. What's up with this? A very long vector path, which is bad for performance. Well, it's made by you guys, so. The upload is still being unreasonable. I guess we'll have to ignore it. Okay, reports. Then we have the add screen. Reports. Add, and also settings. Settings outlined. So, if we rebuild the app, we should see all 4 of the tab items below. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks okay to me. Okay, while we are here, because we're still not done with that, we need to add the navigation system, right? Bottom bar, backstack entry, nav controller. Yeah, we don't have a nav controller, so we need to create a nav controller. Does it have a nav controller? Probably not. This is above the scaffold. I don't know, x equals nav controller. Yeah, I believe we need to actually this link, where was it, the navigation one? We need to go there. Navigating with compose, yeah. We need to set up. Yeah, this is what we need to add. And there's the remember nav controller. Wait, do we actually have that? Nav controller. Yeah, we need to add the dependency. So we need to define the nav version. I don't know why they use it like this. Two, 5, 3. Why not just like add it 2, 5, 3 and just move on with your life? Okay, we're adding the navigation. Cool. So now it means that I can do nav controller equals remember nav controller. Beautiful. And then we can use the nav controller. Sweet. We have a navigation host, and that navigation host is going to be inside of the content. Okay, so navigation host or nav host. We have the nav controller. Graph, not so sure. We'll see about the graph. But inside there we have the composables, right? So we have the composable of expenses, I believe. Start destination. Okay, let's add the start destination equals expenses. Then we have the composable. There's the route. And then we can now add our screens. Right, so in this case, it's just like greeting expenses. We can define these. Should be, yeah, should be. Doesn't have an it now. Does it have an it now? It's not used. It is used. I don't know about that. But if I remove it, it's gonna complain. So I just do underscore. It's still complaining. How do we? Let's do inner padding. Okay, yeah, inner padding because it's getting confused with the it. As you can see, like, oh, wait, what happened? Okay, there we go. We have the nav controller. Then we have the surface inside with the inner padding, and then we have a greeting. Instead of Android, we want to do expenses. Now let's register another composable for the reports. Okay, then we have another one for the add and another one for our settings. Okay. Now, since we have the nav controller here and the nav host uses that nav controller, we can use this nav controller to navigate to our nav controller.navigate. What else? We also needed to obtain the back stack. Was not this one. There we go. This was the article. Backstack entry. Yeah, so we can figure out if it's selected or not, right? Okay, let's expand the bottom bar now. On click. This is the expenses. We need to do nav controller dot navigate to expenses. Right? Is it selected? Let's see. Current backstack entry as a state. So back stack entry dot, which one was it? Value destination dot route equals to expenses, right? Oh, destination is also nullable. There we go. So if it's selected, if the last route or like the currently displayed route is expenses, then of course that is selected. Cool. And then navigate that one. That to there. Okay, so now let's also replace these two to reports. Then we have add. And we have settings. Sweet. So now if I run the app, we should see something really cool. We should see our tabs working and our routes changing. So it should be like hello expenses. If I click on reports, it should say hello reports. Bingo. We have navigation. So there is our skeleton. There's our skeleton, guys. The app skeleton. We have the navigation. We can start working on our screens one at a time. Cool. Okay, we also need the top bar. I guess we also need the top bar. By the way, I really like this approach of creating routes and like go ahead and navigate to the, to that route. Really like it. And I believe we also want to register another route for our categories screen. And correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe we do need to register another one. Even though we don't have a tab item for it, we do need another one. So that would be settings/categories. So we'll treat this as like a web project, right? If we go into the settings, we have a lot of we have options here. One of those options is a categories screen. If we click on categories, we need to push the new screen into the stack, and that would be the category screen. But since we pushed it from the settings, let's do settings/categories. Right? I believe we need to, it's okay to take this approach. And since we already have a composable registered, a registered route, all we need to do is pass on I believe the nav controller to the settings screen. So when we click on the categories item, it's going to use this nav controller to push a new screen on the screen, basically. And on that one we'll have like a back button. And now because this one has a bottom bar, we can also, using the scaffold, there's also an option to add the top bar. But should we do that within the, or we can't do that? Yeah, I'm asking because, for example, in this case we have, sorry, let's open this one. In this case we have a navigation item at the top, and when we press that, we want to see a few options, right? The other ones are just nothing specific, but this one has an item. If we define the items here, then the top bar here, then we're gonna need a different way to handle the on-click event, because we do want to handle the on-click event when we are in the reports screen, right? Not in the main activity per se. I don't know. Let's start defining it here, because it's just that. Add a comma here, top bar, and let's see. Navigation. Material components and layouts, probably. Up bar, yeah. Top up bar. Okay, there's the bottom bar. See how we can, actually implementation with the top bar. Top up bar, okay. We have the content inside, so that's probably the way. There's a title as well, okay. Just add hello. Oh, the title is a composable, okay. Maybe make each page with its own scaffold and up bar. Well, yeah, but then we need to figure out the bottom bar, right? Because the bottom bar is like, should I have a scaffold within a scaffold? Is that like illegal in Android? Because we can do that, right? We can create our children, or like our page, like child pages, have their own scaffolds that only has the top bar, but the main scaffold has the bottom bar. But is that legal in Android? Like, is that an I don't know, like a dumb thing to do? That's what I'm asking. I'm not sure. I mean, of course, yeah, it would make sense for us to do that. But let me know. Figma file, every page has a bottom bar. Yeah. And it's not illegal. Okay, then we can take that approach. We can take that approach and actually do that. Alright, so let's talk about folder, like a project structure. We have our main activity here. We have our UI.theme. By the way, check out medium app bar. Medium app bar? Medium app bar. Material 3. Okay, we are in the material 3. It's a new component. Okay. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Material 3. Medium app bar. M3 material IO. Alright. This one. Nice. It also has like the title at the bottom. Okay. Number 3 is the medium. Yeah. Yeah. How can we use this? This is basically the top up bar. But this is the design doc, right? We wanna open the develop. Compose material 3. Components. Top up bar. So how do we use this, like in codes? Because this is, I believe this is the design. This is the design one. Alright, first let's create a new package, I believe. Because we have the UI.theme. Let's actually do pages. And within the pages we can create our screens, basically, right? Or like composables. Compose. It's not an activity. All right, we'll just create a new Kotlin file. There we go. This one is going to be the expenses. Okay. And we'll just create a new function without any class or something like that. So just expenses. We'll still get the name, but we'll also accept the nav controller. Let me remove this one. Oh, actually, I need that one because every route uses it. But now we can use expenses. Pass the nav controller. and then pass the name. So if I run this, it should be pretty much the same, right? There we go. Hello expenses. Nice. Okay. Okay, so inside of the expenses, we want to add a scaffold. We want to add a scaffold. That scaffold has a top bar. Top up bar. Name, actions, nav controller, colors, modifier. So material, top up bar. Just Jetpack compose. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's like an actual, okay. Medium, top up bar. Sweet. Alright, so we have the title. And we need to return a text. Material 3 text, I guess. Android X, compose, material 3 dot text. Expenses. Okay, so here's the title. What else do we need to pass? What else is required? There's a modifier, navigation, icon. We don't need anything. Actions, not in this screen. Scroll behavior. But this is optional, so we don't actually need... We don't actually need, so I guess that's about it. There's a top bar. What's the error? Oh, okay, so it's the experimental material type of thing. Okay, here's a scaffold, there's a top bar, there's a content. Right, and we have the inner padding values here. And in here, let's just add a column. So modifier equals modifier dot padding. We'll just do inner padding. And we'll add a text, hello expenses. But we should see a top bar now. Hey, there we go. Wait. Something happened. We swiped left. Oh. And that basically closes the app. Boom. Is that like a native behavior? Yeah. This is actually back because we have the navigation controller. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. And the background was this weird background. But let's use it. 94%. Okay. UI theme, colors. Well, top up bar, background. Yeah, it exits. 0x, I'll just do FF and then do 94 in hex. 94 in hex. 5E. Okay. 5E. There's a top up bar. Background. Medium top bar. Colors. Let's define our colors. Colors is a top app bar colors. This is a class. Or we should do defaults actually, right? Top app bar defaults. And do the medium top up bar. Yeah. And now we can add the... No? Oh, wait a minute. What happened? There we go. So now we can add the container color, which is the top up bar background color. Scroll container color, navigation icon content color, title content color, and action icon content color. We'll just set the container, and this should technically be like a grayish color now. Yeah, there we go. By the way, is this like the secondary color? Is that what we're... Make the app bar transparent and in the modifier add blur. Yeah, that would be cool. Although we're not going to be scrolling anything, like we're not going to be scrolling the whole screen. Only the bottom portion is going to be scrolling, like the bottom portion here. Let's add something. Alright, you see this? There's the list, and basically the list scrolls, but not like the whole screen. Yeah, this is the Swift UI version, actually. It's not the Flutter one. And this doesn't work, does it? Yeah, probably doesn't. I don't remember actually implementing that. Yeah, so only this part of the screen is gonna scroll. Let's keep it like this. Okay, expenses, hello expenses, while the reports, it doesn't have a... Cool. Cool. Let's try, I'm gonna like skip the expenses for now. And like actually try to implement the settings. Although, let me check the clock, it's getting pretty late. Yeah, let's do like 20 minutes more and we can continue tomorrow. But I'm curious to see how we are going to solve the settings screen. So for example, we need the categories here, right? And when we click on this, we need to push like a new screen inside, and then we also want to have the settings to the back. But I believe the navigator, the nav controller, is going to handle that by itself. Yeah, let's just try it out. So I'm going to create a new Kotlin class. So that's going to be settings. Is there a object now? Okay, doesn't matter. So composable settings. We want to grab the nav controller. No. Actually, that was... Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. And just like the expenses, we need to get this scaffold. Imports everything. Text settings. Hello settings, and then inside we'll figure out how to achieve that little list where we can use the nav controller to navigate to settings / categories. For now, let's just make sure reports add settings. Instead of gridding, we have the settings. We have the nav controller. We don't have the title, so we're just gonna remove the title. And let's reload. There we go. Nice. So we have the hello settings. In this column right here, we need to figure out if there is a way. There is like a ready-made component. Or should we just use a column and just add two options with some custom styling, of course? Yeah. This one has like a 16. Let's actually do that. So inner padding, I guess that's like, I don't know what inner padding is. It reminds me of the safe area insets in iOS. Maybe that's the case. If it's, for example, the bottom one, like the bottom navigation here, maybe it's about that, I don't know. But inside I'm just gonna add another column, and we'll have a modifier dot padding. We want to have the all horizontal and vertical. Is there a difference? Constructor all, yeah. So 16, I'm gonna add 16 dp, 16 density pixels. Well, not padding actually, we need margin, right? I don't know. We have the color. What was the name of our color? It was background elevated. Background elevated. Then I don't know, I'm just gonna add two texts, categories, and I'm gonna add erase all data. I don't know, just this, and let's see what we get now. Do we have that? We actually do, right? Yeah, that's nice. So padding 16 pixels. Padding in this case looks like it looks like a margin because it's outside of the element, right? We have the categories and erase all data. Okay, but that's good. That's good. We also need a width of like 100%. Or like a full. Let's see. Jetpack compose. Full width. Fill max width. Yeah, fill max width. We should see this. There we go. Nice, nice. And now all of our items inside. Oh, wait a minute. I also need the radius. The radius. What is the radius? 6. And if we open our shapes, our shape 6 is medium. Fill max width. Set the background, and also I'm gonna do the shape or radius border. I guess border. Shape equals okay. How do we use these now? I guess shapes dot medium. Shapes dot medium. Border stroke. Okay. Come on now, like this should not be this complicated. This is Jetpack compose column border radius. Just shape, so not really border. Okay, so probably not using a modifier. Yeah. Definitely a modifier. Okay, so border width equals 0 dp because we don't just wanna round it up. Modifier dot border or clip. Yeah. Exactly. Clip. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So now let's run the app and we should see. Really? That's not clipping. That is not clipping. Wait, what was the... Clip, rounded corner shape. Okay, rounded corner shape. Let's bring in the rounded corner shape and do 6 density pixels and restart the app. Should we see no clipping? See, it's pretty sharp. Should when we have this at the last as the last one, do the order matters of the modifiers? Does the order matters? Nope. I guess maybe the column doesn't feel like it. I don't know. So if this was a box, what would be different about it? Yeah, we have one on top of the other, but it's still not clipping. So we'll bring this back to the column. So the order doesn't actually matter. But it's not clipping. Why is it not clipping? Jetpack compose colon clip modifier not working. I just had a background after clip and it's working fine. I have the clip and then I have the background and it's not working fine. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. It is working now. Okay. So the order matters. The order matters. There we go. Okay, all good, all good, all good. I'm just gonna remove and do shapes dot medium. We want to control that using our own value. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, and we'll turn these into like a new component, like a row type of thing. Table row, yeah. Okay, let's go and create a new package. We'll do components. We'll call this components, and inside of the components we'll create a new Kotlin file, which is going to be table row. Composable fun table row. Okay, I don't know what are we going to accept, but we'll figure it out. So at first we need a row. We need to display a row. Then we have a text, and there is our first. There's our first input. So label is going to be of type string, right? Equals text equals label. And we also need a modifier. I want to add some padding. As you can see here, the padding is like 16 on the here on the left. There's the content. The content has a 16 on the right, so I'll just do horizontal equals 16 density pixels. Beautiful. We have the text here. If we have the arrow, fine. If not, we'll just render the label, right? And the label should be the body font. Okay. So is there like text style? Yeah, how do we use the text style? Is it a modifier? Style equals so I guess typography dot body medium. Typography body medium. There's a style. Okay, so instead of text in these two cases, we'll do table row. Let's check it out. Maybe I should have used like on the preview. Categories, erase all data. Okay, but we have 10 and 11, like 10, 11. We'll use 10 as a vertical. Vertical equals 10 density pixels. Let's check it out now. We should see these a bit better. There we go. Categories and erase all data. Nice. Sometimes we'll have an arrow. Let's also figure that out. So aside from the label, let's do is destruct. Now, let's do the I don't know. Has arrow. It's going to be a boolean, but it's going to be an optional. And then also is destructive. It's going to be an optional boolean, so we'll paint it red if it's destructive. Okay, so body media color. I'm gonna do a color. If the is destructive, we want to do. Is there a ternary? Let's say Jetpack compose text color conditional text color. Okay. Conditional. Okay. So here basically text color equals, yeah, if is destructive, we want to do color from our package or colors. What was the name? Just color. Oh, okay. Text primary basically, or destructive. Okay. Destructive else text primary. Beautiful. So what's up with this? Required boolean. Okay. Equals true in this case. Is there like a double bang operator? No. Okay, if it's true, then yeah. So color is text color. Beautiful. And we also need a way to display. We'll add a spacer. We'll add a spacer. Like in any case. Modifier equals modifier fill max width, and then we'll have or not have an arrow here. But let's go back to the settings. These should be optional. Wait a minute. Kotlin optional parameter. See how we can do Kotlin optional parameters. With equals. Okay, so equals false is destructive equals false. Okay. So in this case, just is destructive, and now there we go. So erase all data should be destructive, but this one should have an arrow. Now the has arrow. That's all right. That's all right. Jetpack compose conditional rendering. I'm talking about inside. Okay, I can do this. Nice. So, has arrow. And then inside, beautiful. Then inside, we can render the arrow. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to grab. No, let's go back to material symbols and just, you know, grab the arrow, the chevron, right? Yeah, it's probably the chevron, not the bigger arrow. Or this one. Let's actually use this one. Res drawable. Bring in the arrow forward. Factor rename. 24 pixels. The size of this one is like 8 and 14. That's a lot actually. So yeah, we should probably use the chevron. Yeah, we should use the chevron, not the other one. I'll just delete this. Chevron. Rename chevron right. We'll just do chevron right. Now color. It's not gonna be white. This is like the tertiary. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, if we need to define this color basically in the values, right? There we go. Yeah. Name, label, tertiary. This is it, but it has like 30%, so 30 in hex is 1E. So we'll do 1E and then the hex. And the color is going to be the label tertiary. There we go. And we also need to clean this up. Like, we don't use these anymore. Okay. If it has the arrow, we want to show the icon where the painter is. What was the syntax for this? Bottom bar. Painter resource. r.drawable ID equals chevron right. Import, import, import. And content description. Okay, right? So what's up with this now? Remove the let call. No. Has arrow. Why is this redundant? What if it's true, right? call the inline function let's calls the specified function block with this value as its argument and returns its result for example. Okay, so this is not really like a, it's not really as a ternary, right? This thing. Yeah, because it's optional. But because it's boolean, okay, so let is no. If and then else and then put it there. No. Or directly if. Yeah, if it has arrow, render the icon. Okay. Alright, let's see. No. Android resource linking failed. Okay. Oh. So we deleted the colors, but there's like values. The values. Where is it? Merge debug resource values XML. Purple not found. Status bar color. Okay. So we wanna. No, that was the purple color. Okay. Let's actually grab our primary and actually use this. Register it in the XML. Okay, color name is primary. There's the hex, and now in the theme, primary. And now it's not gonna complain. Okay. Plus it's going to be our blue color. There we go. Okay, we have the erase all data. We have the categories, but I don't see any arrows. Right? What if we comment out the spacer just for the time being? Okay. So the spacer, I'm just gonna add a spacer. What's up with this now? It needs a modifier. Yeah. Okay, so my headphones are dying out. Alright, so we need to figure out how to make the spacer fill the max width, but in this case, like, keep the icon, right? Plus, it's still, like, the icon itself is white. It should have been the tertiary color. Oh, there we go. No. But this. There's a tint. Maybe we should remove the tint in this case. Yeah. Let's see if that is the solution. Yeah, but now it's like too dark even. This one is bigger as well. Maybe because it's bigger. 30%. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's like a small detail, but this spacer. Fill max width. There's also a fraction. Had the content fill possibly only partially the constraints max width of the incoming measurement constraints by setting the minimum width and the maximum width to be equal to the maximum width multiplied by the fraction. Note that by default the fraction is 1, so the modifier will take the content fill the whole available width. It's actually the idea, right? We wanna fill out the rest of the width, but don't actually push out the icon. Yeah, don't actually push out the icon, because we need the icon in this case as well. What if I always add the icon? What if that is like the case? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So the spacer pushes out. Bro, wait a minute. If I just, instead of use a spacer, do the alignment, not vertical but like horizontal, arrangement, space, yeah, space between actually. Let's try that. Come on. Well then let's do this. Modifier equals modifier fill max width, and then hope that, you know. Oh, come on. Fill max width. Fill max width. And then do the horizontal arrangements. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. We got the arrow. All right, cool. Now this row should be clickable. This row should be clickable. It is getting so late. You know what? Let's actually continue this tomorrow. Yeah, I think we got good progress so far. Let's actually push everything. Oh, I haven't used this. Okay. We're going to say setup app skeleton plus minor settings screen progress, right? And we want to push all of these files. "23 warnings." Okay, clean, optimize it. Unused, optimize it. These are okay. System gray. I don't like the name of system gray. I'm not sure like where did we actually use the system gray? And I'll just push it. Nav controller is never used. It's too early for that. Dark theme is never used. Yeah. Why did you choose Jetpack Compose instead of the .NET MAUI? I don't know. I felt like I wanted to. I was more interested into Jetpack Compose than MAUI. Although I also think MAUI would be cool as well. Maybe we can like continue, and instead of the just ending at 4, maybe we can like do another streaming. And Eric Hogan convinced me, exactly. But yeah, maybe we can also include Maui afterwards. But that's gonna have to wait. Cause I'll be moving to Canada in less than a month. So yeah, we could do Maui as well. We could do a Maui one, but it's gonna be like springtime. So okay, now we can push. Okay, committed. I need to. Okay, let's log in. Thank you very much. Yeah, Marjan, this is basically the README file that we. There we go. Nice. Okay, so if we open the repo, this is the Flutter one. Let's check out the Nightbot. So exclamation repo. Let's see if it's still awake. Yeah, okay, it is awake. Cool. Let's see, setting up app skeleton plus minor setting screen progress. Beautiful. Okay, so this works. 100% Kotlin. Sweet. All right. All right, pretty cool. Yeah. Let's like wrap it up for today. I think we made a lot of progress. Well, of course, we didn't have a project. And we started off, we set up the app skeleton. We also worked on our theme, so we'll use only the values from our design system, which was pretty cool. I think it's a good habit to get your values into your constants file and like hook them up with the material theme. And yeah, I mean that's how we can ensure that the UI is consistent in every way. And yeah, we have the skeleton. We already started working on the setting screen, but yeah, we'll continue tomorrow. And for tomorrow's stream, I think it's gonna be pretty much at the same time, if I'm not wrong. But let me double check. Second one, 7 p.m. exactly. Yeah, in about 20 hours time. But if you are interested, here's the link to this tomorrow's stream. And yeah, thank you all for joining. Thank you for staying with me. I'm going to see you all in 20 hours time. Ciao, ciao.